Arkham says, did the fans want this game or did I choose it? People have been asking for me to play this for years and years. There just hasn't been a way to play it, an active way to play it, because there hasn't been a console version. And there never was. Like, I wasn't even able to play it 10 years ago. I emulated it. So, people have been asking for this for quite some time. And now that I got my mini PC, I'm happy to be able to play it. Now, I'll be honest with you. I love this game, and probably me talking about it over the years is some of the reason why. Oh, no. I just screwed up big time. I attacked when he was in counter-attack stance. Oh, no. That was a mistake. Okay, now we can attack again. So Chrono has almost no TP left. Robo also has almost no TP left. We're gonna have to use some ethers here. Let's save up. Very good. Now, we saved, and I'm going to check because I'm being told perhaps some people were tipping. Oh, a tip notification just came through just this very moment as I said that. So let's check on it. This is a $5 tip from Canadian Kirk. Football preseason started. We watch football and vote for Robert Kennedy Jr. That's a political message. No, I don't watch sports. Sports are, I like sports, don't get me wrong. I used to watch baseball when I was a kid, and then I watched American football in the 2000s, but it's very time consuming, you know. And quite frankly, with the amount that I work and everything, I'm just not into it. My wife is not into sports at all. Maybe if she were into them, I would watch them with her, but, you know, there's no real time for it. I do enjoy American football, but, you know, been out of the loop for about, 15, 20 years, so I'm probably not too interested in it at this point. Just saying. All right, thank you for the first tip of the night, Canadian Kirk. I appreciate that. All right. So, we're back. Look at this. Let's save up because we're in a whole new time. This is optional. We didn't have to come here, by the way. We were supposed to go to 600 AD for the plot, but we can check this out and see if anything's available to do. I don't remember if there's anything available to do here right now. But in the meantime, I just received a $5 tip. Someone says XQC is being accused of stealing people's content on his reacts. He literally watches it for an hour and eats food without commentary. What are your thoughts? You've heard me talk about this before. If you're going to do a react, you have to have something added to it that's intelligent, that makes it a transformative work. You can't just watch back someone's content with nothing. That's ridiculous. So I completely agree with people who are criticizing him. That's bullshit, and he shouldn't be allowed to do it, and no one should condone him doing it. They're stealing other people's content. You know? Add something to it. Do commentary, do criticism, transform it in some way. Don't be a lazy ass. Like I said, what happens on a day when a content creator doesn't want to make content? They do a react stream and they sit there doing nothing and they get paid for it. Because people are dumb as shit and they pay them for nothing. So, don't do that. Alright? Dead end. Looks like there's a forest here, but there's no way in. See that? Robo Tackle. Charge and attack an enemy. 4 MP, but I bet it's his better move. I bet it's better than his others, right? Back in the day, if I had been interactive on my streams rather than ignoring my audience, if I had adopted a podcast, if I had done all these things to be kind of innovative, I think things would have been a lot better for me. I think the problem was that for me, I was being very stubborn about improving or changing anything. I just wanted to stay the same guy, sitting around playing video games with that kind of commentary, and didn't really evolve or change. By the time that I evolved and changed, everyone else had passed me by. You know what I mean? And I can admit that today. Back in the day, I was stubborn. I didn't want to say anything. Like, oh, well, if I'm the successful YouTuber, then my shit doesn't stink, and obviously I'm doing things right. It's like, yeah, but I should have listened. I should have evolved with the times, and I didn't. And, it is what it is. Listen, I like doing the stuff that I'm doing now. So I'm happy that I'm doing it now, but I don't think that, there's not much I can do about the level I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's save up. Do I think alternative universe Phil would have been happy? It's a good question. If I had changed things up in the past, would I be where I am today? Would I be living here? Would I have met my wife? Would I have such a happy life right now? I honestly don't know. Maybe I would be more popular and filthy rich and you know, big on YouTube, but maybe I'd actually be a miserable, you know, depressed, drunken loser, right? Who knows? You don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what would have happened, right? Gathering All Live says the level you're at now is great. You got a dedicated audience a lot of creators never really get. It's more personal. I agree with you. I love these streams that we do together. The runners say the Fiendlord comments. Let me know what you think. Consider supporting it, and I'll see you in the next part. Excellent. All right, guys. It's time for a very brief break. I'm just going to stretch my legs and use the restroom. I'll be right back. Thank you guys for chilling. And again, please consider contributing in some way. I'll be right back. I'm just going to mute the mic. I'll be right back. A character in Chrono Trigger. The name of the chatter was Marl. And this person was very nice to everyone for months and months. Probably about 6 to 8 months they were here in the chat as a regular viewer, being nice to everyone, friendly with everyone. People actually had friendships with this person, Marl. Okay? After about 6 to 8 months, this person asked if they could be a moderator. Now, everyone liked this person. Thought, yeah, why not? It's a nice person. So, I made this person, Marl, a moderator. Okay? They then proceeded to be a moderator for about another 6 to 8 months. So we're talking like a year to a year and a half that this person was a positive influence on my streams, okay? One day, I don't know if you know the story because this is from many years ago. One day, by the way, this was back when I was on Twitch, I get an urgent message overnight from one of my moderators, an email, because back then we didn't really have like a quick way to talk. It was everything was by email. And I get an email saying, Phil, just so you know, very urgent. Read this email before you go live today. And I read the email and the moderator goes, so I really don't know what's going on, but I was checking out the Nightbot settings, okay? And what I noticed, now I don't know actually if it was Nightbot or if it was the other one, because we used to have another one too. We used to have 2 different bots that we would use, okay? But basically, the settings were public to like the moderator team. He goes, just by chance, I happened to go into your settings today and all of your commands have been completely changed and there's all these new commands added. Essentially what's happened is someone went in there without your knowledge and they changed everything to be completely messed up. So what it looks like the plan was that this person was going to have you go live, unbeknownst to you, and start spamming commands on the bot. And the bot was literally going to say detractor stuff, but also was going to say like words to get me banned from Twitch, like racial words and disgusting things that would obviously be a violation of the rules on Twitch, and say, see, it's his bot in his chat, and get me banned from Twitch. Okay, so he says, I don't know who did it. You have to look at the logs to figure out who changed all these commands overnight. Come to find out, it was Marl, someone who had been a positive part of my community for 6 to 8 months, and then another 6 to 8 months had been a moderator and had never done a negative thing. So I basically demodded them, kicked them out, and come to find out, Marl was a detractor. It was someone who literally created a persona and catfished people, including my entire moderator team. They had become friends with this person and actually shared personal stories and things with them. And they were like a really nice person. But it was all fake. It was a scumbag who literally did it all to try to get me banned from Twitch. Now, this was many years ago, okay? So you have to understand that people have, you know, done these kind of things over the years. And there may be someone who you think is really nice, and all of a sudden you find out that they're actually someone else. Like the person you mentioned earlier is actually an account that was someone else before, someone else after, and every time it's discovered, they get banned. It's just really messed up, you know what I mean? Like, it sucks, and you know, you might be like, I don't understand, that person was nice to me. I hear you. These people usually are very nice to me too. You know, all of a sudden you come to find out they've got these crazy, malicious, just nutty intention. Who would do that? Who would waste a year and a half of their time? And then, by the way, it all came to nothing because they got caught out before they pulled the trigger and got me banned from Twitch, and the whole thing was worth a waste. So they wasted a year and a half of their life doing that. That's how these people are, man. Anyway, this is not the first, and it will not be the last time this has happened. I got to be diligent about it. When I see this kind of stuff happening, you know, I got to be careful about it, you know. So this is the situation here is, you might say, well, I thought that that person was a really nice person. Yeah, but that person was actually another person who was another person. You know what I'm saying? It's just this crazy chain reaction nonsense, right? So, I hear you. Man, why did this person disappear from the chat? Because they were actually not who they said they were. You know, it's messed up to find out the truth about these things, but, you know, you roll with the punches, you move on positively, right? Okay, aside of that, any other support would be greatly appreciated. As you can see, once again, we got like 1 or 2 super chats. We got 1 membership and a couple tips. It would be great to get more than that. I don't like having this game be my lowest supported stream, being honest. It's such a great game. You guys have asked for it for years. I wanted to play it for years. It kind of sucks to know that this is sadly a game that people aren't really digging. I don't know. It seems like we get good attendance for it, or at least okay attendance. I don't know. But if you do support classics, please support this one. All right. Someone just did a super chat. Things are not going very well. Just saying. We died. Anyway, oh, the game is too boring. No, you're an idiot. Why are you on a stream of a game that you think is boring? Leave then. Don't stick around and talk about unrelated stuff and derail the stream. If you think the game is boring, come back when I'm playing a game you like. I'm a variety streamer. Every stream is different. You realize that, right? You don't have to be here to talk about bullshit if you don't like the game. Fucking leave, stupid. Holy shit. Alright, let's try this again. Now we know we just attack Ozzy, right? They talk about the banana song all night. They circle jerk each other on restreams. And, you know, they harass people who are positive in life. Because they're not. Because they're miserable. Okay. Thank you very much, Gathering Hall Live. So we got